What's going on, everybody? This is Adam Song with Song Blade Company. We're located at the Raleigh Fairgrounds Flea Market, open every Saturday and Sunday between 9 and 5, located inside the Education Building right across from Cell Phone Accessory People. One more reminder, this Saturday, Muhammad and I will not be at the shop, but my BJJ Purple Belt, Raul, and his wife will be there covering for us, so please, number one, wish us good luck in Greensboro. Also, one of my judo coaches, Nick Collier, he is competing as well. And I know they're going to do great. And number two, be sure to stop in and say hi to Raul and his wife. Got plenty of new stuff in. Anyway, this is kind of a little bit of a video rant. I've been trying to find the right time to address this during this week. It's been really busy. And I'm just now getting over a cold. If you can kind of still hear the frog in my throat. And it's really hot outside today. Feels like King's Landing. Can't wait to get back to the damn north. But anyway, I had a person, no names, come into my shop Saturday, and last Saturday, and they approached me and he kind of pulled me to the side and he was like, you shouldn't be selling these stun guns here at the market. And I was like, I kind of like chuckled and I was like, really, why? And he said, well, a kid could take one of these and buy it from you. And he could take it on the school bus and start shocking his friends, and then you'll have a lawsuit on your hands. And like, I barely could suppress my laughter. And then he actually broke that by also pointing to the pepper spray that we sell. And he said, and those too, what if some girl bought one of those from you and starts spraying it in the class? I mean, it could be a big problem. You're going to get sued again. And I was so stunned by that statement, it took me back for a second, and then he eventually just kind of left when I couldn't come up with anything to say fast enough. So I mulled over it for about 20 or 30 minutes for thinking about everything before I spoke with Muhammad, my student and sales associate. And this is a big topic right now in the world, and I really never thought it would happen in my shop. The person was claiming that self-defense weapons, a stun gun is a pure self-defense weapon. Pepper spray is a pure self-defense weapon. To tell the truth, they're not weapons. Weapons don't exist. The only weapon is a human person. I'm a weapon. Whatever I use, if I choose to harm somebody or protect myself, is a tool. Okay? And for this gentleman to claim that the stun guns and the pepper spray were dangerous weapons was ludicrous. I should have said, if I could have thought about it right away, I should have been, oh man, you know what? You're right. That kid could, and he could stun somebody on the bus on the ride home, or he could take a pen and jab in somebody's throat on the way home. Then if I sold him that pen, that'd be a murder charge. Or worse, what if the kid took martial arts classes and he was really deadly with his fists? Then I taught him and he could beat up somebody and then I could get sued. Or who knows, maybe even at the bus stop, he could see a rock and see some kid that he didn't like. He could pick up that rock and hit some kid all over the side of the head with it and knock him out. Maybe we should ban rocks. This very much reminds me of the situation right now in Great Britain. If you follow world topics, Great Britain, they have completely outlawed firearms. Even the Great Britain firing competitive team, they have to go to another country to practice. That's how ridiculous it is. So, did that eliminate crime? No. Did it eliminate murders? No. People started stabbing each other with kitchen knives. Now they're trying to ban kitchen knives in Great Britain. No joke. Look it up. Please, Google is your friend. And let's just say that works, and they somehow get it banned, or you have to have a license to own kitchen knives. What's next? Someone's going to go get a baseball bat, a brick, a telephone cord that they can strangle somebody with. Anything can be used as a weapon in the hands of someone who wants to either harm someone or protect themselves. So for someone to point to anything, especially an item that is only used for self-defense. I've never heard of someone mugging somebody with some pepper spray. I just think it's really, really sad how soft the United States has become. I'm a kind of like on the rail. I'm not a liberal by any means, but I'm not a hardcore conservative either. I just like to try to be intelligent, with my politics, and to ban something and say the problem is going to go away is ridiculous. And that's like saying, okay, drugs are illegal, so there's no more drug sales, right? I can probably source 5 different people to buy drugs from if I want to. Gambling, they made it illegal, so no one makes any bets, right? Yeah, right. I mean, it's insane. I mean, by disarming the public, by taking away a tool that they could use to possibly save themselves, save their lives, save themselves from being raped or mugged or murdered, only puts weapons in the hand of criminals. It's still mind-boggling to me that statement was made. So, yes, I think everyone should have the means to protect themselves, whether they choose martial arts, whether they choose to carry a handgun, legally, of course, whether they choose to carry a stun gun and pepper spray, which there is no North Carolina law against that. So that was kind of, ridiculous for the gentleman to say to me, because I was like, take it up with Congress, if you have a problem with it, but, I can sell these. But if you take away everything, any kind of tool that a person can use to defend themselves, then we just become a society of potential victims. And I'll say this again, I think everyone should be mandatory during your grade school years to study some martial arts, because martial arts is a program that you can use to make yourself a humble, disciplined, intelligent, well thought out, calm person. Some of the highest level martial arts I know are the biggest peacemakers, nicest people that I know in the world, while also, being very confident and being able to defend themselves in a situation. So, I think mandatory martial arts during grade school would be great. And don't let the government take away your rights to have something to protect yourself. Otherwise, I've even actually heard stories from a friend of mine who is, he's English, he's from Great Britain, and he says that basically if someone breaks into your house in Great Britain, you have to just sit there and watch them break into your house. If you attack the man, kill him, you're going to be held for a murder charge. You basically just have to sit there while the guy robs you and then call the cops afterwards, which is completely ridiculous. Every person should be able to defend their castle, their home, their family. So that's my rant for today. If you have any comments or disagreements, please leave in the comment section below. And please like and subscribe. Check us out at the Raleigh Fairgrounds Flea Market, where you can find all kinds of self-defense tools, as well as utility pocket knives, swords for martial arts, practice training equipment, and other things that are not meant for assaulting someone, but they're actually meant either for display, collection, practical use, utility, or martial arts training. So, peace. You guys stay sharp, and I'll see you soon.